As you take a live look here over Centennial Olympic Park. So what will happen today, we're starting kind of partly cloudy, and the clouds will increase throughout the course of the day as a system starts to approach us from the south. Temperatures are cold this morning, so we're talking about the headline being the 70s next week, but it is still cold as you step out the door this morning. It's 31 degrees in Atlanta. You're down to 29 degrees in Marietta. Good morning to you in Cobb County, 28 in Lawrenceville, and 33 is your current temperature in Canton up in Cherokee County. As we take a look at your highs today, 53 was the high yesterday. Today we're up to 56 degrees, so slightly warmer this afternoon, still below that normal high of 60 for this time of year. 56 in LaGrange, 55 in Blairsville, 60 will be your high later on today in Edenton. So here is First Alert Radar. This is the system that we're tracking next. It's actually an area of low pressure that's in the Gulf of Mexico, so most of this rain will be centered along the Gulf Coast, but some of that will clip us as we get into early Monday morning. So here's that high resolution forecast model. I'm starting at Sunday night tonight. As you can see, we are cloudy tonight ahead of that system. And then very early on Monday, we will see showers that'll start to move in. And because the center of this storm is south of us, that's where most of the rain will be. So by 4 a.m., if you have to drive to work super early on Monday, I am seeing some showers out there from Atlanta southward, basically from I-20 southward. So watch out for that. Not forecasting any storms, not forecasting any severe weather, not even any heavy rain. These are just showers that'll be out there. So watch out for that as you're driving to work. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, Chelsea, these showers will be moving south and east of us. So very quick event, which is why it's not a first alert, but you will have to dodge a shower or two as you get out the door on Monday morning. By Monday afternoon at lunch, those clouds and the rain will start to move out, and that'll set the stage for a really nice start to your week. So 56 today again. We'll see increasing clouds throughout the day. As you get out the door on Monday morning, it will be 40 degrees, so not nearly as cold as what we saw last week. 62 Monday afternoon, that 20% chance of showers up until about 8 a.m., mainly south of I-20. And then for Tuesday, a perfect sunny and 70. So really nice there on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're up to 73 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Thursday, another cold front will move through. I do want to show you the early forecast model for Thursday. At this point, it looks like the rain will be the second half of Thursday. This could change because it's pretty far away, but just to kind of give you an idea, second half of Thursday, we're watching some rain that will move in with that front, and then once that front passes us by, we'll cool off briefly for Friday. Our high will go from 66 on Thursday down to 58 on Friday, but then we warm back up into the 60s by Saturday. So all in all, a pretty decent forecast. No first alerts anywhere in that 7-day forecast, but again, watch out for showers as you get to work on Monday morning.